Hello. It's time to start. I've got a lot of things that are happening tonight. Also, hello, Vinny. Welcome in. We've got quite a bit we're doing today. It's the spooky time. But I'm just chillin'. I thought I could have probably planned something spooky for today, but I was so on the fence about what to do, I ended up doing nothing. Which is typically how I do things. So there's nothing new there. But I'm at least gonna do some work. A little bit of work. I actually spent today... You're probably not gonna get any sleep. Is it because of Wilds? Or is it because of some other reason? Halloween plus having to be up for... I see. Oh, hold on, I've changed my peen. Oh gosh, I don't remember what size it was when I last did this. Looks about right. I just don't want it to have any anti-aliasing. I want everything to be chunky. Are you doing any trick-or-treating then? Eating candy? Some sweets, perhaps? A treat? Treat for Vinny. Hard liquor. Oh wait, no, I don't want this to be... that's a problem. Perspective, I'm gonna have to figure that out on my own. Oh, that's the chest tubes. I need these. Yeah. Just trying to decide what to do. That's fair. That's the hardest part. Figuring out what you are going to do. Yeah. Alright, I'm making my own ruler for this. I want straight lines. Oh wait, that's a symmetry ruler. What does that look like, actually? Yeah, okay. That's not what I want. In here. Yeah. I want to translate the ruler. Just the ruler. Just the ruler. This would have been easier if I hadn't drawn all the way down its length. Shame. Where's my layer settings? Is there something for grabbing the ruler? Can I just grab it? No. Hiding the layer hides the ruler too. Okay, well. Nuts. Nerds to you. Okay, that should be a little easier to grab it now. Now I just redraw. And then I can yoinky splunky over here. Don't tell your local police force that I'm yoinky splunkying live on stream. It's illegal. I don't think this is going to be anything specific. I just had some pieces of wood or something laying here, basically. That's pretty much all they're going to be. Some press board. Oh, that's the wrong pin. I guess technically I'm working on a spooky game at the moment. In some semblance of the idea. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. It's spooky. Why are there two of these? Oh, because I've duplicated my layer. Yeah, that'll do it. This box is going to house a chair. I get to draw that one chair that Virgil sits in. Actually, you know what? Let's copy paste. I want to delete the ruler from that one, and then on this one, delete everything else. So now this is just a ruler. Where'd it go? Where's my ruler? Oh, it's off. That's why. Now if I'm over here, can I... I know it only shows up when I'm selecting that layer. Showing all layers. There we are. Multi-layer ruler. Now I don't have to keep copying the ruler over and over everywhere. Like the title says, the plan today is... Oh, not that. The plan today is... going to do this for a little bit. And then I'm going to move on to Valheim at the normal scheduled time, because today is Thursday. And then... it's gonna be time for Monster Hunter Wilds beta. I've got at least one other person that I'm going to be playing with, I think. So that's gotta be fun. As long as my computer can run it. Fingers crossed. Cross your fingers, press your thumbs, whatever it is you do for good luck. I don't exactly know how I'm going to get the particle board effect on this. I haven't thought that far ahead yet. Oh, that does look like something laying against the wall at least. Good enough. That's probably not a safe way to store that. You should probably lay those down. But I mean, there's a possessed doll in this room anyway, so probably not the safest attic anyway. Crossing my legs again. Don't do that. Bad for the spine. I think. Actually, I do want those on. What did my original chair look like? Okay. It's all stretched out. It looks like an Amogus. What are they called? Lawn chairs? That's like the stereotypical white plastic chair that you see. I think a lawn chair is one that unfolds and you lay in it. On a block chair. Quality. I found the Wikipedia for it. It came up. It's a controversial piece of furniture. They've described the chair as having achieved ubiquity at a global scale. The quality is seen both positive and negative. Seen as being both positive and negative, with some considering it homogeneous nature of the chairs disturbing and the real evil of globalization, while others have called it one of the world's most perfectly designed objects. What is this? They were banned from public spaces in the city of Basel, Switzerland to preserve the beauty of the cityscape. What? It's a chair. But I don't understand. Is it just because it was cheap? It's probably because it was mass-produced. The Nazi chair. Is that where it was like manufactured? Is that where it was come up with? Where it came up with? I speak English. It doesn't say where they were made. It just says they were made. French engineer Henry Maisonnet. Or Canadian DC Simpson. Anyway, this is kind of the chair that I was imagining Virgil sitting in. I think this is the one that Virgil was sitting in, this style. I want the chair that survived the hurricane that was just sitting there. Virgil. Okay, it's not quite the monoblock. It's got a grilled bottom, like a seat. Yeah, this is the one that I want. I want this chair. What chair is that? Hold on, is there a Reddit thread on it? Someone modded a plastic chair to the part of the clip off. Does anybody say what kind of chair it was? I want to know the chair. I want to know what the chair is. Oh, this is the video of the tornado chair. I'm sorry I've gone down this rabbit hole. It's just chilling. Look, this trailer's moving around over here, and this thing's just hanging out. Okay. Anyway, yeah, that's the chair that I was gonna draw in the corner. I don't know what kind of chair it's called, though. I don't know what the kind of chair is. I do have a theory as to how it survived the tornado, and that's because it's got all those vents on it. So even though it was really, really windy, the wind was just going through it. Because I know that's one of the things they tell you about for safety during a tornado. Because of the pressure differences, you're supposed to like open the doors in your house so that the air pressure can normalize. Otherwise it'll like compress and it could blow out a window or something. I'm sure that only happens with like big tornadoes, really, but you know, I've also never really experienced a tornado enough. To have put that into practice. just keeps repeating itself. That's the real horror. That's my real spooky plan for today. I was just gonna show you all pictures of white plastic chairs. It's the spookiest. Oh, hold on. I don't want to. You can't stop me. This bird is sick. Sick in the head. Ah. That's a very specific bird. Oh, yes. The chair may go where it pleases. I can't govern it. No one can. The chair has to go where it pleases. It's the only way. It's like a singular amorphous shape. You're right, it is wrong, but it must persist. Oh no, wait, it gets compressed into one line here. I'm not going to be drawing it exactly either. It's going to be a good representation of it, I think, but not the best. Because I don't have the time or the patience for that. Yo, this chair's sick. I think it might actually be too long, too wide at the moment. I'm gonna see if I can resolve that. Hello, Genya. Howdy do? How you doing? Welcome in. Oh wait, that's not right. Hold on. This doesn't connect here. I am excited. I'm very excited. I've got plans. I had the idea at one point to go ahead and try to figure out what I wanted my character to look like, so I could just kind of breeze through the character creation. But I never did that. I've already got it downloaded though. I have the beta downloaded. It's already done its initial shader compilation. So I should be good to go once it comes time for the servers to kick up. Although I can already assume that most of it most of the first few minutes are probably going to be people with faster internet getting in before me. So we'll see how that goes. Just doing shader. Nice. Yeah. I know the servers don't go online for another like 3.5 hours anyway. There's plenty of time to hang out. It's gonna be like Final Fantasy, queuing for a queuing for a server. Or is that WoW? Maybe both. I am doing backgrounds for the game. So this was my background for the Godot Wild Jam 74. It was, well, technically it was this. Let me hide all the layers that I don't need right now. Yeah, this was the original background that I used for my little point-and-click game that I had made. It was never supposed to be this in the final version, so I'm making the actual background for it. I'm making the good version. So I'm setting some things up here, making sure I've got everything visually prepared. Yeah. I've drawn this incorrectly. This is actually the inside right here. Put that. Debating doing 2 patches for your game or doing a 1 honking big patch. I would probably say do multiple small patches. Just to, well, I guess rather you can make it one big patch, but I would definitely make it small commits. I go the route of a bunch of small commits. For version control. I say that I do that, and then I don't. That's my favorite thing to do. Commit to my own instability, that's what I do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change this. Hey. Unless you're sleep deprived and over caffeinated and tunneling. Cheers. I've got my tea here. I went and bought a Monster today specifically so I could stay up for Monster Hunter Wilds. Get it? Monster Hunter. I am on EST. It will be about 11 p.m. once the servers go live here. And I plan on being online tomorrow playing the beta as well, because I want to explore lots of small bits of the game. I want to look at every single nook and cranny. Every crook and granny. Can I hide you, please? That would be lovely. Thank you. Go away. I am gonna be up late, most likely. That's what I'm planning on. That's why I've got all the caffeine. I grabbed all the caffeine that I could muster. If it comes to it, I've got a gallon pitcher of iced tea that I can break out. It is sweetened, but it's not like, you know, sweetened. It's not like how it's typically sweetened around here. Yeah, I don't do that. I use sugar, and for a gallon I use like half a cup, maybe. It's not a ton of sugar. Or at least compared to what's around here. It's not syrup. I can't stand that stuff. I don't know how people drink it. It's like a concentrated form of the tea, and it comes as a syrup because it is basically just filled with high fructose corn syrup as a sweetener. So it's still tea, but it's like I guess it's kind of like a molasses consistency of tea. And then you add water to it, and it turns into actual drinkable tea. It's pretty gross. It's efficient. It travels well, I'll say that. But... every time I drink it, I can feel my liver shriveling up with the amount of sugar that I'm ingesting. Real tea. You can drink it. Real tea for drinking. That's what I imagine it says. Why am I going so detailed on this chair? Honestly, this one should probably taper off sooner. From concentrate. I love tea. I'm a huge fan of tea. I like drinking tea. I like eating tea. I need a boost of caffeine. I'll chew on the leaves. I don't eat tea. Don't eat tea leaves. Overall coffee person. Former coffee industry. Oh, hey. Like a barista? Or were you deeper into the industry? You used to work with Song Tea out of San Francisco. Ooh. I've never heard of that brand, but of course East Coast. So we probably just don't have it. Oh, I've got the floor! Stop it. Grab this. It's the biggest thing in front of you. So this is a lot of tea from Taiwan. Ooh. I see, I see. Imports. Sounds fancy. It is. Thankfully, it's not that bad, because I can just undo pretty soon after grabbing it. It's not the worst. Could be worse. The worst thing is drawing on the wrong layer, because it's harder to actually get the line data off of that layer and onto the layer that it needs to be on. I don't know what Micah does in I think it's Toon Boom that he works in when he does that. You know, honestly, I actually haven't looked at the program he was in last time that I saw him do it. But he drew on the wrong layer for something. I think it was in Toon Boom, because I think he was animating. He was doing line art over his sketches. But he did something inside of the program where he drew on the wrong layer and then he just like fixed it pretty immediately. It was amazing. I'm just gonna do 3 of these for simplicity. And I won't put any in the bottom of the chair so that we know actually what it is. Oh yeah. And these things back here are definitely part of the white plastic chair. There we go. Look at that chair. Go look at that chair. It's not perfect, but what white plastic chair is. I think I also had something sitting in it. Oh, I drew little flower pots stacked up in it. I could redo those too. That'd be pretty cute. Or I could just leave it as a chair. I didn't actually use the flower pots for anything. I kind of want to make it more stuff in here. I want to add more things. But I probably should get the objects that are supposed to be present around in here and integrate it into the scene before I move on to that. I need to get the basics in. This is gonna be the cube, by the way. If you remember, in my original background, I had the I grabbed the wrong thing. I had the cube there it is. The cube. So I've actually made it this box. I'm gonna make that this box, and it's going to be. I actually need to draw the rest of it. It's gonna be open. Like it fell over basically off of this pile here. Just been on the ground. Oh, I can actually get rid of these now as well. There we are. Le cube. Hon hon hon. What's my background? No, not you. Oh no, wait, it's visible. Which of you is not at the correct opacity level? Ah, it's you, and you're supposed to be down here because you're below everything. That's painful to my eyes. Oh. I need to put, I want to put rafters up here as well. I need beams. That window probably needs to be lowered now that I think about it. Because of that. Probably needs to be here-ish. Smack dab dead center in the middle of the screen. In the middle of the, well, in the middle of the horizon. It looks like we're getting close to Valheim time as well. It'll be time to boot that up. Had a little bit of a scare with Valheim because we have a modded server, but they recently dropped an update for the Bog Witch. So most of our games updated automatically. But the mods didn't update, and the server has to be updated manually. So we scrambled for a little bit trying to roll back our updates. It wasn't that difficult though. We figured it out. Haven't played Valheim in ages. This is my first run through of it, and we're at Mr. Bones at the moment. I know Valheim's an old, I think it came out in 2021 or something, so it's technically an old game now. I'm surprised they're still releasing stuff for it. Well, I guess I'm not surprised they're still releasing updates for it. I didn't expect there to be a community that lasted as long as it did for it, but I guess it kind of makes sense because there's communities for everything. There's another box over here in the corner. Oh, wait, hold on. Where's my perspective ruler? Yeah, you magic man. I might go ahead and join the Discord. Cool. Were you big into Valheim? Genya. Genya. You know, Now that I think about it, I can definitely see a cult following for Valheim for sure. Played it a bit, couldn't commit as much time as my friends. We play like once a week, but I've been thinking I need to start playing more often if I'm going to actually if I were to keep it as, you know, like a streaming thing that I do, I should probably hop into that server more often and complete projects. I don't want to change too much though, because I know at least one of the members doesn't play. They only play once a week. That's pretty much all the time that they can offer. The other one hops on off stream like all the time. But I think he's a little bit more used to hosting and running servers and stuff. This is, I guess he is hosting our server. But it is always live. Like, I know that I could join it whenever I wanted. I'm just usually working on other things. This is why I have to schedule things. I have to schedule time to have fun, because otherwise I'll just work on stuff like this. I spent most of my time today. I woke up at like noon. I spent most of my time today. I drove around town trying to see if I had currants being sold in any store. I didn't find any, so I'm gonna have to order some. Because I wanted to make a very specific recipe for a pumpkin pie. And I'm gonna stream that. It's gonna be a baking stream, but I don't know when that's gonna be. Because I have to get the ingredients first. Hey. The specifications of the recipe are that it is from the 1600s. This was when they first started using the pumpkin in a lot of things. So it's more like a fruit pie. And one of the tastiest things about it is that instead of like a modern pumpkin pie where you make a custard out of it and then you pour the custard into a pie filling, you have a layer of like apples at the bottom, and then you have fried pumpkin. You like take the pumpkin, you fry it in butter, and you slice it and you fry it in butter, and then you layer that on top of the apples, and then there's like a sherry and raisins and currants kind of mixture put on top of that, and then you bake the whole thing and it gets really crispy and crusty on the top. It's so good. It's amazing. I've made it twice in my lifetime so far. It's the recipe I got from I don't remember where the original source is, but Max Miller from Tasting History did a video on it, and that's how I found it. And actually, I bought his cookbook, and the recipe is in there. So that's what I'm using as my instructions. It's my recipe, I guess, really. Not a huge fan of raisins, but dried out currants are godly. They're very close. They're very close in their taste, in my opinion. I think currants are less sweet. They're a lot... Their flavor is a lot more subtle. But it complements... Whenever it's mixed with raisins, it complements it really well. It's also like the... because it's got the... Because it has the the fried pumpkin and the sour apple on top of each other too. The sweetness of the pumpkin and the sour of the apple kind of cancel each other a little bit. They complement each other. They don't cancel each other. Rehydrated with sherry. Yeah, that's actually one of the things I have to do is soak them in the sherry mixture. Go away. Where are you? This is behind, I think. Yeah, it's behind. I probably shouldn't be erasing all of this, but I'm going to because I hate... plans. I hate tradition. We need more chaos. Oh, wait, no, that's up front. That's supposed to stay. Got a jet? Alrighty, Genya. Thanks for stopping by. It's fun talking with you. I hope you have a good day or night. I think it's going to be night, but not yet. And I should probably go ahead and start switching over to Valorant. Valorant? Sorry, Valheim. I don't even play Valorant. Where'd that come from? I'm gonna get beat up for my opinions. Kinda want these to be offset just a smidge. Shloink. The yoinky sploinky. Eh? Eh. Let's do one of these so that I can line this up properly, and then I'll merge them back together. These pens, stylus, make a good head scratcher. Styluses. Stylusi. I need to double check next weekend, or sorry, not next weekend, next week, Monday, for D&D. D&D Beyond. We didn't have it this week. But I'm gonna bake this in. You know what? I can go ahead and separate one of these drawers out too, because it's gonna have to be a separate object. Oh, I really need to join. I think it's this top one. There you go. That drawer is special. Right. I drew the world's most memeable chair, as well as some press board, we're going to call it. I could make this more cluttered looking, but I don't. Despite how I live, it's hard for me to imagine how cluttered looks in an attic. What does a normal person's attic contain? Why is there a chest of drawers in here with a full mirror? Who knows? Let's go ahead and start working on switching over. I should probably wash this at some point. I need to order a new one actually, because it's getting it's got a hole in the side of it. Can you see light peeking through? No, you see me. Maybe you can see that. Try not to stretch it too much. Anyway, if you were just here for that bit, if you're not into Valheim or Monster Hunter Wilds, take care and goodbye. But if you are,